I think we're back live here now. I think I've managed to get the camera working. Referee ready to get the second half underway here. No changes to the Trim team, no changes to the Tullamore team either at half time, other than that change they had to make in the first half. So Trim 30 minutes away from a Leinster hurling final. Can you believe it? Ball is thrown in.
Ball thrown in, and it's the replacement man number 18 that comes out with the ball. Ben is there with his man again. I hope he doesn't foul him or he'll be in the book. This time he wins the ball, Ben. And Quigley steps in, and does he get like he did in the first half? He got the first ball in the first half, he got the first one in the second half. James Murray is fouled and he'll take that free. James Murray, he's looking for Joey Cole again, the corner. Steady goes down the middle towards Dougie. Dougie might let this go through, he does. Dougie could pull it back out, I think. One more, I think, to James. James at the ball, has his shot, is it over the bar? It's a bad wide by James. Bad wide by James for only Trim's third wide of the game. 4 wides for Tullamore. That could have been a nice start if we got that one over. So puck out from Adam Cleary. This will be interesting to see how far this one goes this time. Goes just the same as Charlie's, quite long over there towards Quigley and Toher. Quigley doesn't get it, but Dimmy gets this one ball. Dimmy, ball in hand, gives it off there to Toher. Toher give a long relief in clearance here, which he does. Hands you back to Rory here.
Mikey Cole was going with that ball, he just slipped at the wrong time, and it's an easy ball now with the corner back. Let's pick it up. Feeney, Michael Feeney comes down, plays the ball along the line. It goes over the line, poor clearance, and Trim of a sideline ball inside the 45. No, it's going to be a Tullamore ball. The line, yeah. Joey Cole, I thought that, but the linesman had his flag up. Joey Cole intercepted that ball and put it out, so it is going to be a clearing sideline ball. It's getting very gloomy here in Park Talton. Ball is picked up here by Joey Cole. Joey runs into the ball, then turns around and plays the ball back. It's across the goal now. Can Mikey Cole get there? Mikey Cole doesn't get there, and the ball breaks to the ground. 3 or 4 men go to the ground, and the referee has penalised Mikey Cole for shoving a man in the back, and it's going to be a free out. And Tullamore looking to hurry up. So it's Dylan Hensey, the number 2, has the ball, picks, launches it high into the sky. James Toher has put his body underneath it. James goes up, the ball breaks to the ground, and Rourke tidies up, plays the ball out towards, tries to find Conor Quigley. The ball gets intercepted, but Kieran O'Rourke picks it up the second time.
Find a man.
Comes back to the corner, finds James Toher. James Toher on his shoulder, doesn't get a cleanest clearance as he'd like. The ball breaks and it's picked up nicely here. And Tullamore man comes forward through Dylan Farrell, and it's a free. And it's a free from the 65.
Oh, Trim, wake it up!
And Dooley coming out to take it. So 2.5 minutes into the second half, 1-9 to 5 points. There's been no addition so far to the half-time score. So Shane Dooley just outside the 65. Steadies himself, lifts and strikes towards the goals, and it's right over the bar, and it's a good start for Tullamore. Trim just needed to get themselves in. We've had a wide, so there's space here now. Dimmy is free. Tullamore are filtering their wing backs down towards, and they're leaving a bit of space out wide here. So we've got Dimmy is free, and Davy Murtagh's a bit free out here in the wing. But Cha drills a flat ball right down the middle of the ground, out in front of Dougie. Dougie charges towards the ball, takes it, a lovely hand passes the ball off to Dylan Farrell. He's got Davy Murtagh outside. He plays the ball in towards the goal. The keeper should gather this. He lets it bounce in front of him, which is always a dangerous thing to do. But he comes away, he gets his hand pass across the goals. Mikey Cole is chasing back here, and Tullamore work the ball. They have the numbers here. They work the ball out. And it's with the number 9, Kieran Egan. Egan turns the ball, puts it on a stick, comes forward, runs towards Dimmy, or Pa Ryan. Pa puts a hit on him, and Trim turned the ball over. Brilliant stuff from Trim. Toher comes away with the ball, hand pass, a nice ball in towards James Murray. It just goes through James Murray, and Niall Houlihan is there, the full-back. Comes away with the ball. James should get a hook on him. He doesn't manage to get it, and Houlihan gets the ball down, and Trim man slips. But Ben Holden is there. He tidies up and has a little look, finds James Murray. James, another ball that James should have won. It goes towards Dylan. Dylan rolls his man. And I don't know where the free came from there, but Trim have got the free. And the referee wasn't happy with the challenge. He's got the notebook out. He's talking to the Tullamore man. I think, did he go in late on James Murray?
Yeah, it was just a bit of a wild swing, I think, by number 5, who was Gerard Tracy. It was a wild swing. Dylan was rolling him, and he pulled. Dylan is hopping a little bit afterwards. Dylan should have given the ball there. That's a yellow card for Gerard Tracy. But we've two attacks this half that we really should have got scores for. So James Murray, this will be interesting to see how the wind affects this. James is right in the middle of the field. into the town end. So this is a very important one to put the 7-point gap again.
James strikes the ball. He's hit it very, very high. It's dropping short into the bit of the breeze. The keeper comes out unconvincingly. The ball's on the ground. Trim just pull on it. Just pull on the ball. The ball's inside the 6-yard box there, and there's everybody who's coming in, and the ball is played across. Dougie had the ball. I don't know what he tried to do. He tried to play it across the goals, but Tullamore had the numbers there. Trim had 4 or 5 men underneath this ball. They should get it. James Hoare comes out the back door, gets the ball, plays the ball into James Andrews. James has a bit of space here. Gets a nice ball to David Murtagh. David should score here. Puts the ball in and puts the ball over the bar. And a lovely bit of play there. We've seen that 3 or 4 times today. CJ Tor winning the ball, finds James Andrews, and James finds the willing runner.
If they flick the ball around, Rory, we win the game. You know, there are lads loose, and that was a grand pass again from James. He's been very, very creative there, and Joey Cole is just down injured over the far side, but I think he'll be fine. Dougie is getting out in front of his man. Things are still looking good. 110 to 6 points. We've put back the 7-point gap with 5 minutes gone the second half.
So Joey just getting a little bit of attention. He's okay, I think, and there's a Tullamore man down as well, getting a bit of attention. So hopefully that score now will just settle Trim down. There was another scramble inside the square there. Dougie managed to get the ball, but there was 4 or 5 Tullamore men between him and the goals, and he couldn't get the shot away, and Tullamore cleared the ball, but James Tor picked up that clearance and worked the ball to David Murtagh, who got the score away for his second score of the day. Cleary comes this side of the field. David Murtagh's under. He bats the ball down. Can't trim with the power. Ryan again wins another dirty ball. Keeps it out in front of him. Oh, he stands on the ball, and Tullamore pick it up. It's Kieran Egan coming away with the ball. He gets around Conor Quigley. Conor Quigley is chasing him. Conor Quigley was there and drew the foul. And Kieran Egan's roaring and shouting at the referee. I have to say, I know there's some freeze there, but Tullamore not the most physical side I've ever seen, CJ.
No, for sure, but that's 3, I think, Conor Quigley's after fouling. Now, he's a little bit unlucky with some of them, but like it's sticking out a mile. Not one score from play for Tullamore after 37 minutes, and Shane Dooley is going here now for number 7, and all from frees. This one is 70 yards out.
So Shane Dooley picks the ball up, strikes it towards the goals. It's tight slightly over to the right hand side and wide. So a let off there for Trim, but probably a soft enough free in the end.
No more fouling, lads.
So Tullamore looks there's a little bit of ideas here. They're not shaping up in no tactic here at all for the puck outs now. They've gone man on man. So Cha goes straight down the middle of the field. James Murray is underneath it. James Andrews is kind of breaking out, but it's a good clearance there by the wing back. The ball goes to Dooley on the far side of the field. Dimmy Higgins forces him backwards, plays the ball across the field, and so the number 12, Cormac Martin, has picked the ball up, crosses the halfway line, has the ball in the stick, steadies himself with the shot, drills the ball in towards the goals, and it's a wide. So that's the 6th wide for Tullamore. Trim just really haven't got going just yet in the second half, even though it's 110, 6 points. A short puck out goes to James Tor, 65 metre line. James probably better off playing that ball inside, took the shot on and pushed it wide, giving possession back to Tullamore. 8 minutes gone, 110, 6 points. Adam Cleary in the goals. Drills it over this side of the field. Goes over Conor Quigley's head. He's running back towards his own goal. Ben swings. And Ben is going to get into the book for this one, I'd say.
You got the ball. 4 and no, that was a free. You don't come like that.
So Ben's going into the books. It's the second or third free that he's given away, and a bit of a wild swing. So Dooley with a chance for his second of the second half, his 7th overall. He should get this one. And he puts it straight over the bar. So Trim just need to settle down a little bit here now and get into this game. They're well on top still. Cha drills the ball over the far side of the field, but it's misplaced. It goes over everybody's head. It's gone straight over the sideline, and I think that's going to be a Tullamore ball. Did it come off? Did it come off his hand? Did it come off the man's hand? It looked like it did. So Trim have got the ball. It came off Jack Dooley's hand.
In, Dougie, in. Yeah.
Joey Cole. Joey Cole plays a nice ball in towards Dougie. Dougie picks it up. juggles with it a little bit. 4 men around him, tries to find a bit of space, plays it out towards Davy Murtagh. Davy gets a stick in, battling there with the number 7. The ball comes to the ground. Dougie is there again. Davy should get the pick this time. He does. He doesn't. I thought he had the ball up his hand. Great bit of work from Dylan Farrell, but Tullamore, 3 or 4 men around it. They should go away with this ball, but Trim have managed to get it. And I don't know how the referee picked a free out of that. He's very, very fussy, this referee. Tullamore are not a very physical side. Trim are putting their bodies in there. There's a Tullamore man down after that passage of play.
So Tullamore man down. Trim still in the ascendancy, 1-10-7, but they should have been pushing on and getting a few more scores. Dougie is looking very lively at full forward. So still the game in the balance, 1-10-7. Tullamore man down. All Tullamore 7 points have been from frees. Their one shot at goal from a midfielder went wide. But Trim, if they could get 1 or 2 more frees or 1 or 2 more scores, they could nail this game. But they need them and need them quick enough. I see Gary Fleming warming up there. Ben Holden is under a little bit of pressure. He's in the book and he's after committing 3 fouls on the small man Dan Fox. So this free will be taken by the Tullamore keeper Adam Cleary, who outside his own 21. A short ball just goes there towards David Murtagh and his man, who's I'll get his name in a second. Back to the midfielder here, number 9, shot in at goal, looking at going to the right hand side again. Will it be stopped in? Jerry Dwan is in there with James Toher. Toher goes back, doesn't collect this time, doesn't get the second one either, and it's gone out for a 70. So Shane Dooley will have another shot at 70, which will put 5 between the teams. Gary Fleming is warming up. He could be coming on for Ben Holden. He just needs to be nice and tight, Gary, and play from his man from in front. So the 65 is going to be hit by Shane Dooley in no particular hurry, even though his team are 6 points down. There's 11 minutes 40 gone, and Shane Dooley stands over this from 65 metres out. So this will put 5 between the teams, Rory.
Yeah, it would. Very scrappy second half so far, CJ. No team has really got into the game at all, and Trim just need to settle down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's been scrappy. Shane Dooley strikes again. Is that one over the bar as well? It is. That's his 8th of the game. He's the only scorer for Tullamore. Sub coming here. So Ben Holden is coming off the Trim team and Gary Fleming is coming on.
Yeah, good decisive management there, CJ, in fairness. Ben was doing well, but he was in the yellow card after that last one and giving away a few frees, so they're not taking any chances. Yeah, Rory. So Ben will be a bit disappointed, but I think that was, in the overall scheme of things, was probably the right thing to do. So Cha drills the puck out right down the middle of the ground. Tullamore have the numbers here, trying to get somebody around it. It goes over everybody. Dougie runs out, picks the ball up, does well, lays the ball out to Pa. Pa, does he get the shot away quickly? He does, and he puts it over the bar.
Every time we move on.
And it's been, as John Andrews here beside me saying, it's been a feature of Trim's play today. Anytime Tullamore have got a score, I seem to get a bit of a head steam going. Tullamore responded with a free, and that was with a score, should I say, and that was a lovely score there. The puck out, first one that's gone short. The cornerback has it. He's under a bit of pressure. Joey Cole. It's gone to the fullback now. Houlihan steps inside. He's under a bit of pressure. He can't take the ball on the stick again. Hand passes it on. They're trying to work the ball out now. Tullamore. This time it's cleared long, but James Toher should win this one. Bread and butter over Toher. Taps the ball on the stick onto Pa Ryan. Pa lays it off to Dimmy. Dimmy rolls his man onto Dougie. This is beautiful stuff. Dougie plays the ball inside. Can Mikey Cole get onto it? He can't. Mikey, get that man out of the way. The cornerback did well there, Dylan Hensey. Just used his body, kept Mikey at bay, let the keeper come out and get the ball. Ball goes down towards Gary Fleming, his first involvement. Lovely stuff from Gaz, comes away with the ball, gets inside. Could have got fouled, but Pa Ryan has tidied up. Plays it on to Joey down the line. Joey has a little look. Left-handed down, there's 2-on-1 inside. Mikey doesn't have much of a chance there. The cornerback comes away with the ball. Taps it on a stick. Drills it across the field here. Can Conor Quigley get onto that ball? It's fronted at Cormac Martin's been a handful. But Conor Quigley wins the ball. He's got James Murray outside him. Plays it off to James. James puts the ball, drills it in towards the goals, and it's gone over the bar. Brilliant score from Trim. Brilliant play from Trim. Brilliant play from Conor Quigley. Recognised he had the ace marksman outside him and laid the ball unselfishly onto James. Great stuff, TJ.
Lovely team play. We could have got even another one if the last ball went in correctly, but that's great team. Unselfish from Quigley. He had time to shoot himself, but he gave the exact ball that he should have off to James Murray, and James struck it over the bar for a second from play and his 6th in total. 4 frees, 2 from play. Interesting. Trim of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 different scorers on the board. Tullamore have 1.
So Trim, with a little burst of 2 points in the last couple of minutes, have established themselves back to a 112 to 8 point lead. Cleary with the puck out. He goes over the far side of the field this time, tries to change the angle underneath Dimmy Higgins. Dimmy breaks the ball off a stick, and Trim have the numbers there. Dylan Farrell picks it up, plays the ball. Joey Cole's in naked space. Joey gets the ball. Can he get it? He kicks the ball by his man, and he goes over. It's gone over the sideline, but it's gone off the corner back, and it's going to be a sideline ball for Trim inside the 45 over the terrace side of the field. And James Murray has gone over. James, of course, who slotted a few of these in the county final from this exact position. So Tullamore have dropped Cormac Martin here in front to protect the goals, to protect the square. Dougie is hovering to the right hand side of the goals. James winds up, gets a beautiful cut on it, drills it in towards the goals. It's gone over the bar. Unbelievable display here from Trim this afternoon. It's been absolutely fabulous. I see Neely Heffernan getting his tracksuit top off, and he's going to be coming in with the last 10 or 15 minutes to go. Ball in the middle of the field. Conor Quigley goes in a wild pull there from Shane Dooley, but Trim stay on their feet, and they come away with the ball on to James Murray again. James steadies himself, puts the ball in, and slots it over the bar. Brilliant, impressive play, and CJ, Trim are out-muscling Tullamore in every line of the field here.
Totally, we're not home and dry yet, but they're playing totally unselfish hurling all the time. Everybody in the best position is getting the ball. James Andrews struggling a little bit here now at centre forward.
The ball is cleared down towards the corner. Kieran O'Rourke is running towards it with young Fox. Kieran, the ball goes over the line. I think Kieran O'Rourke has won this ball. Neely Cole is getting ready to come in. I wonder whether the Trim management are changing their mind, what they were going to. Sorry, Neely Heffernan, beg your pardon. Yeah, I was wondering if they were thinking of making a change, and they were pretty nearly on, but I think they may have changed their mind now, and the man they're taking off. So, yeah, they changed their mind again, and Neely Heffernan is going to sit down. So the play restarts. The ball, James Andrews bats the ball down towards Pa Ryan. It goes behind him. Can Davy Murtagh get it? Davy picks the ball up, tries to hand pass the ball inside towards Conor Quigley. Don't think he was the intended man, but he wins the ball. Runs into 4 or 5 men, and Trim are absolutely putting the Tullamore men under all sorts of pressure here all over the field, CJ. And Tullamore, I've said it earlier on, they're not the most physical side I've seen, but I've been impressed with Trim, obviously, but I've been very disappointed with with Tullamore's intensity really around the ground.
Yeah, I'm afraid to say that, Laurie, because you want to win this match so much. We are, we're 9 points ahead. James Murray could make it a 10-point game, and there's only 13 minutes left. You can't see where Tullamore are going to come to win this match from, but Trim just need to keep. A feature today is everybody is passing the ball completely to the right person. One or two that didn't just go to the right person, but when it goes, the best ball goes to the person in the best position. Trim are making hay.
So the rain has started to come down here in Parts Halton, a dreary enough afternoon, and this time Hef is ready. He has the slip of paper in his hand. He is ready to come in. So there's a Tullamore man just getting a bit of attention here on the 45-yard line in front of us. I think it's the man who got booked there for, should we say, he stood in Conor Quigley's way. Conor ran into him. Conor got the free, which James Murray is going to take. On the 65, almost straight in front of the goals. 18 minutes gone, 114 to Trim, 8 points to Tullamore. Trim have scored 5 points so far in the second half. James picks that ball, puts it high up into the air, goes over, straight and true. So that change is being made here, and Mikey Cole has come out. Yeah, Mikey Cole has come out to wing forward. David Murtagh has gone centre forward, and Neely Heffernan is going to go into the corner.
I have a feeling James Murray might move in centre forward, but I could be wrong.
115 to 8 points. 19 minutes gone. Tracy with the puck out. Cleary, should I say, with the puck out down the middle of the field. Goes to the ground. It's picked up by that 18-something Bracken. He plays the ball inside. Dimmy is chasing back. Don't foul him, Dimmy. Keep him out there. Keep him out, Dimmy. Dimmy's man rolls inside him. He tries to get the shot away. Trim with 3 or 4 numbers around him, and Dimmy is deemed the judge to have fouled the man. Fairly soft, in my opinion, but it's going to be a 21-yard free. And Tullamore tried to get pushing and shoving now to try and get a spark going, but it's difficult to see where it's going to come from, CJ.
They need to go for a goal here. This is a 21-yard free. If Dooley's at his business, he could go for the jugular here, because they do need a goal. It is 115 to 8 points, just 10 minutes plus injury time left. So the 13 hit the ball at the referee. I don't know what was going on there, but Shane Dooley will take this free from just on the D on the 21-yard line, and he needs to really go for the goal here, Rory.
I think so. I agree with you. And Trim have obviously are liable to that threat. They've got 6 men on the line, 5 and Shaw.
Yeah, he's going for a goal here, so this is important. Trim are 115 to 1-8 ahead, 10 points ahead. If he got the goal, it would lead 7, obviously. Referee still talking to the Trim defenders, and there is he giving out another card. So is he giving another card? He's giving a card to Dylan Farrell. So this free is going to be taken by Shane Dooley. He will go for the goal. The ref is also talking to the man number 13 who hit the ball in towards it. So Dooley will be going for the goal here. Very important to try block this out. He's the only scorer for Tullamore. There's 9.5 minutes left. There are 8 points for Dooley, 8 points for Tullamore, and here he comes. He stands up to it on the D. He's taking a run. He can't be inside the 21. Strikes. It's goal. It's a goal for Tullamore. They got that goal. I don't know how that slipped in, but it got in. Top left-hand corner. One. So back to a 7-point game. So a bit slack there by the Trim defence. So Charlie pucks it out. So now we've 9 minutes left. James Murray's under the ball, but James doesn't win that when it goes there towards Dylan Farley. Misses the first pick. Does he miss the second one? Goes again. Misses the third one. It's one there. But Trim need to just get the score and get things back to normal again. This ball could be thrown in. No ball coming in by the midfielder Jerry Egan down towards Rourke. Rourke clips the ball lovely out to Quigley. Quigley off to Tor. Tor misses that one. Doesn't get the second one. He gets doesn't get the third one either. Quigley slips back in. Trim need to get a long relieving clearance now. Dylan Farrell is in there. So is Rourke. And there is Quigley. And who's it? Rourke is fouled. Great bit of play by Kieran O'Rourke. He'll put the ball down. James Murray will have a crack at this. Tullamore trying to rough things up a little bit, but it's a little bit too late for that sort of stuff. They should have done it a bit early. He's going to take number 13's name, Dan Fox, who has been a little bit lively at the mouth through the game.
He has been a bit narky all through the game, CJ, and he gets a yellow card for his troubles there. But hopefully Trim can recover now and get a score just after that goal, to counter that goal.
So ref is having a word with the sideline official. James Murray with the ball. He's going to take a free. It'll be a long free if he scores it. There's 8.5 minutes remaining. 7.5 minutes remaining plus injury time. Trim 7 points ahead, 115 to 1-8. Referee now taking Conor Quigley's name. I hope he doesn't throw the ball in. It's James's free. It's a yellow card, and he could throw the ball in. He is going to throw the ball in. Very, very indisciplined. That shouldn't have happened. So Trim ball back in play. Dylan Farrell is fighting hard for every ball today. Dylan doesn't get the ball up again. Quigley gets it up. He has Tor behind him. He takes it through the tackles. He gives it off there to David Murtagh. David goes between 3 but doesn't get the ball. It's won there by the substitute 18. Tullamore in the attack again. He can't catch the ball. Gives it off there to Dan Fox, who'll try for the first goal from play. It goes in low. Shane Dooley's inside with Jerry Dwan. It's over the two of them head. Charlie comes out. Brilliant stop by Charlie. That to James Tor. Things are livening up a little bit. Tor gives a lovely ball out here to Joey Cole. Joey Cole has Mikey over here. Nobody near him. He takes by his man. David Murtagh is free in the middle. Gives it off there to Dougie. Dougie is behind his man. Does he get the second ball? Yes, he does. James Murray with the ball. He's David Murtagh outside. Goes to his left hand side himself. Miss hits. Mikey Cole is in. Can he get a stick to it? Doesn't get a stick to it. The keeper gets it. James Murray should have played the ball out. Ball is cleared out here towards Gary Fleming and his man. Gary, well played by Gary. That's 2 in a row Gary's after getting. He has Dylan Farrell with him. He's James Tor with him. David Murtagh is free on the sideline. Didn't find him again. Ball down there towards James Murray. Still getting a bit tensious here. There's 6 minutes remaining. 7 points for Trim. 7 point lead for Trim. Ball in again towards Jerry Dwan and his player. Jerry comes out first. Jerry Fleming gets number 3. 3 in a row from Gary and gives a lovely ball out to Pa Ryan. He's James Murray with him. James shouldn't go for the score here, but he might. He fixed the ball across the field towards David Murtagh. David gets it. Is he going to get his third of the game? He is. Oh, he's foul, and that'll be a yellow card, and just what Trim require. put the ball on the ground, put the ball over the bar. Great ball across from James Murray, and that'll be a card and a free, and an easy free for James Murray. There's 4.5 minutes left. 1:15 for Trim, 1:8 for Tullamore. Sorry, Rory, you're back on there.
No, I was just going to say, CJ, lovely calm bit of play. You mentioned Gary Fleming there. He's been very tidy since he came on, won his ball, but played the ball off to James Toher, right in the corner. James didn't panic, stepped inside and worked the ball along the line, and James Murray then found Davy Murtha with that crossfield ball, and it's bought the free. So smart, intelligent, mature play there from the Trim backs.
Lovely, and just what's required now to kind of stop that little bit of momentum that Tullamore had, their first really bit of momentum for the whole game. So James Murray is standing up to this. He's already scored 9 points. He's going for his 8th free, I think, 1 sideline, 2 from play. Sorry, I'll get you more in a minute, but James scores again. So that's 6 from play, 3 from frees, 3 from play, and 1 sideline. 10 points for James. So there is 4.5 minutes remaining. Trim go back to an 8-point lead again, 1:16 to 1:8. I'd love to say that I hope the game is over, but we'll hold tight for another few minutes. It is 1:16, 1:8. Tullamore with the puck out, back to Rory.
You work it short again to the 2. Has the ball here right in the corner. Hef trying to close him down. Hensey clears the ball long. They put Dooley right in the edge of the square now. They need goals. Kieran O'Rourke comes out, wins another ball. He's Gary Fleming behind him if he needs him. He goes along the line. Tough ball. Davy Murtha gets in front of his man there, but the 7 does well. And Conor Quigley puts him under a bit of pressure. And Conor shows great physicality to win that ball right on the sideline here. It pops back to Pa Ryan. And Pa clears the ball into the corner. Hef gets out in front of it. Hef, the man all over him. Hef, is he going to draw a free here? Into his back, in fact, he's given a free out, and the man Jones free out. The referee's going to throw the ball in now. He's going to throw the ball in there. The number 2, Dylan Hensey, had won the free and gave.
We're there 8 points down free, wasn't it?
Yeah. And the referee is consistent here with what he did in the last incident. He's going to throw the ball in, which he does. He's looking for the ball. And Dougie is going to be the trim man in that ball. It breaks here, and Hurling comes away with the ball. He passes the ball on to Cormac Martin, who was lively in the first half. It's quieting up in the second half. Tries to play the ball inside here. Can Rourke gets up now? He's in front. Young Fox is there. Rourke is there all over him. Fox goes to the ground. Rourke showing a bit of intelligence there. Fox still batting it. Quigley has the ball. Conor Quigley. It doesn't come up for Conor. It's still bouncing around there. Pa Ryan back in the defensive position. Plays the ball back to Gary Fleming. Gary rolls his man. Tried to buy the free, and he does buy the free. Lovely play by Gary Fleming since he's come on. He's been really clued.
Delighted for Gary. He's after with the last 4 balls. A man that can be under pressure. That he has done an excellent job since he came in, and I'm delighted for him.
So it's as dark as night here in Park Tolton, even though it's the middle of the afternoon. 27.5 minutes gone. 1:16 to 1:8. Trim 8 points in the lead. Shah plays the ball towards James Murray, who's been absolutely sensational again today. Look at a reverse hand pass to Conor Quigley. Conor breaking forward. Is he going to take a shot on? Conor does take a shot on. Conor puts the ball in towards the goal. Oh, Quigley puts the ball over the bar. What an axe, what a host of young players we have coming through the ranks here at Trim. Quigley has been brilliant. James Murray has been absolutely sensational. You wouldn't see a performance of that anywhere around the country this weekend. 28 minutes gone, 1:17 to 1:8 in favour of Trim. Cleary goes straight down the ground, the ball. James Tower's underneath it. James Tower got us the ball, comes away with it, puts it on a stick, has a little look, drills the ball back, right in top of the goalkeeper. Dougie is backing in there, the ball goes in, and the keeper does well on the line. And Dougie has fouled the keeper on the line, and it's going to be a free out. No need for Dougie to get involved here now. Keeper did very well under pressure there. Caught a good ball. So it's going to be a free. It's going to be a free. 28.5 minutes gone. 1:17 to 1:8. Trim absolutely sensational here. Ball drilled down the middle of the field. Tower underneath it. One-handed tries to break the ball down. It breaks it forward for the Tullamore man. But Trim throw their bodies on the line to break up that play, and they come away with the ball. Pa Ryan again coming away with the ball. Absolutely brilliant. On to James Murray. James has been dropping back, looking for pockets to play. David Murtha switches the angle of the play, plays it over the far side of the field. Can Joey Cole keep it in? Just slightly overcooked from David Murtha. It was the right option. There was two men over the far side of the field. A quick ball taken here towards Cormac Martin. Mikey Cole tried to close him down. He picks the ball up, plays a little ball along the ground to the man coming forward. We're nearly into injury time here. The ball is worked back to Cormac Martin. He's standing still on his own 65. High ball in towards the square. Shah's looking at it, and Shah guides it safely to the right hand side and wide. Deflected. Sorry? So Cha just drying the sliotar there before he clears this ball. No indication yet from the sideline how many injury time there's going to be. On towards Conor Quigley. Conor has time to break the ball in front of himself and pick it up. And Tullamore lads are out on their feet here. Trim looking so much sharper. Conor Quigley onto Mikey Cole, and it's turning into a training session here from Trim. Exhibition stuff. Tullamore look out on their feet, CJ.
This has been a tremendous last 15 minutes for Trim. We can say without doubt now 10 points ahead, the game is over. Trim have been sensational in patches. They didn't hurl for the whole 60 minutes, 4 more minutes. I don't know where he's got that from, but Trim are 10 points ahead.
10 points ahead. The puck out goes to the far side of the field. James Toher, as he's done all year, picks the ball up, rides the challenge, finds a little bit of space and winds up the high clearance into the rain that's coming down now. Sheets, and it goes down towards Dougie in front of the man. Dougie breaks the ball down, kicks the ball away to try and get a bit of space to pick it up. He's 2 Tullamore men chasing him. Dougie runs away towards the terrace side of the field, plays the ball back towards Pa Ryan. Pa gathers the ball inside the 65 and he puts the ball in towards the goals, and it heads in and it heads over the bar. What a sensational score again from Trim. Pa's second. Beautiful play from James Toher into Dougie, and Dougie, who hasn't had the best of runs recently but still had the maturity to find the man rather than taking the shot on himself. The ball breaks there, and Trim have the ball out the far side of the field. It's getting that dark you can hardly see, and it's going to be a free for Trim on the far side of the field. And 31 minutes gone, 119 to 1-8. CJ, another sensational performance from Trim in a long year of sensational performances.
These guys have given us such thrills over the last 3 years, to be honest. But this nothing more than they deserve to get to a Leinster final. What an achievement! What an achievement it would be to win it. But we'll take every day as it comes. We're going to beat the Offaly Senior B champions by 11 or 12 points. We beat Danesfort by 1. But just the thought that we might be too complacent going into this game, but we're certainly not. Ball into Dougie, bury it! Oh, over the bar.
What a catch.
That would have been, and Dougie's...
What a score, lovely score.
That would have been
10 players for Trim.
10 scores for Trim over the course of the hour. Dougie picked up a little bit of a knock there. He's just limping as he comes way back. He's a tough old cookie, he'll be all right. So this game, as it's fizzling out now, Tullamore goes short to Michael Feeney. He makes a bags of it. Mikey Cole picks it up. He's got options. He's got runners all over the place. Joey Cole has the ball. His brother Joey puts the ball in and puts the ball over the bar. And Trim are coasting, CJ. It's like a training session here.
Coasting. It's a pleasure to be from Trim today. It is an exhibition in the last 15 minutes. They struggled for maybe 10 minutes the second half. As you said, it got sloppy. But they're certainly well in top in this game. We are now 13 points ahead and deserving of every one of those. And the stat that we've mentioned on more than one occasion here today, CJ, Tullamore have not scored from play. No, and they won't either, because Shane Dooley's coming out to this, and he'll make it 1-9 for himself, a personal tally. But he wasn't even good from play. He never got one ball from play. He never got a puck. You couldn't say any of the little foxes looked dangerous but nasty. And Dooley taps that over the bar for a consolation point.
Right, Dougie!
So Peter Farrell coming on. Dougie picked up a little bit of a knock there in that last passage of play when he caught the ball and maybe could have scored a goal, but he's coming off towards the sideline, and Peter Farrell comes on, and Dougie getting a rousing reception here from the Trim fans in the stand.
What did he do, I wonder?
He landed funny.
His knee.
Yeah, when he landed, I think he might have just jarred his knee a little bit. Anyway, Cha goes short with the puck out to Conor Quigley. Conor gathers the ball at the second attempt. Yes, he does. Goes inside his man. Draws the foul, surely. Conor, he gets intercepted by Bracken. Bracken plays the ball onto the young man that's come in there, the number 20. Kevin Waters. Waters plays the ball inside, but Trim come away. Kieran O'Rourke absolutely hasn't put a foot wrong all day. Plays the ball inside over Neely Heffernan's head. Peter Farrell is coming behind him, but the Tullamore man comes away with the ball. 15 seconds left to go. The ball played towards the middle of the field. It's that number 20. Kevin Waters has the ball again. Plays the ball across the field. Jared Dwan is chasing out there. Or Dimmy Higgins, I beg your pardon. Dimmy Higgins has been very, very quiet today, but as CJ said earlier on, the ball never was really in his pocket of the field. And the ball is tamelessly going over the sideline. And it's a sideline ball. The referee looks at his whistle and he's going to blow the whistle here, I think.
I think you find he looked at his watch, Rory.
I say he looked at his whistle, eh? Well, he knew where his whistle was all day. CJ's blown it that often. So the players are just strolling around here waiting for the full-time whistle to go. Big smile on the face of Jimmy Canty here, the Trim manager down here in front of us. And rightly so. This has been a sensational performance by Trim. who just seem to be getting better and better with each week. The ball is played in. The referee allows play to continue. It's going in towards Hef. James Murray breaks it, and the Tullamore half back coming away with the ball. Hand passes it in the middle of the field to Michael Feeney. Michael Feeney plays the ball along the field, and it's drilled in long. It's going to go everybody's head. It's going to go over the line, and it's gone. And this time the referee blows the full-time whistle, and Trim are going to be playing in 2 weeks' time in the Leinster Intermediate